Lust, which is a demonic spirit, is one of Satan's most powerful, deceiving, and destroying spiritual weapons. This demon specifically targets wholesome marriages. Lust is not just some amorphous thing, but an intelligent, supernatural being. The late Derek Prince described demons as, quote, real persons without bodies, end quote. More than mere willpower is necessary to subdue demonically driven urges that are based upon lust, pride, and or many other dark spiritual forces. Here are five that torment most people: doubt, fear, pride, unbelief, and unforgiveness, all of which are demons, which is why they are capitalized in this book. I'm a former victim and therefore a witness that mere willpower is no match for demonically driven temptations to deviate from God's perfect will. Human willpower is nothing outside of demonic power, which is of satanic origin.
So, can I ask a question? And I bet you a lot of women want to know the answer to this. Is your activity of going from woman to woman to woman to woman, were you looking for something in particular and you were like, oh, you're not it, you're not it, you're not it? Or were you just enjoying the fruit of the activity of being the playboy, being with the women, intimate, and then after two or three occasions, moving on?
That's a great question. And I think the way I want to answer it is it was a little bit of both. The
Mhm.
vicious cycle that I was in, and I think I shared this last week. My goal was to always find somebody that I believed that I connected with, that I could fall in love with
Mhm.
and build a life with. So ultimately, that was the heart of who I was and what I was looking for. The problem is that I kept sowing so much pain into the relationships that I was entering into that I was almost deceived then into finding somebody that I thought that I liked. And then ultimately that same person was caught in the same cycle I was, where they
Mm.
had multiple relationships that they were involved in. And then I felt slighted, when I would find this truth out. And in essence, I was just encountering myself,
Mhm.
but in female form. And then what would end up happening to me is I would close my heart off, and then I would just begin to just play the field and be non-committal. And I just would go through this over and over and over again.